Hello there. Merry Christmas from Charlie and I. Charlie, are you good? Yeah, he's good. Today's video is going to be like a little bit different and probably considerably weird. Charlie, I kind of can't really see it. You're now in front of the screen. Brother. Hold up. Oh, okay, now that's made it worse. This is not the way I wanted to start this video off. I'll tell you that much for sure. Today is like Christmas. Oh, it's Christmas Eve for me, but in like 40 minutes. It's gonna hit midnight and it's gonna be Christmas Day. And honestly, I have videos like set up to be ready for Christmas and be posted on Christmas and stuff like that. So that I can like maybe take like a day off or so. However, hold on a minute. I don't want to risk it. This is a terrible idea. However, honestly, I don't think that many people are on the platform, and it's not that I don't want to like send out like bigger videos, because I'm happy to do so. But honestly, I wanted to do something like slightly different for Christmas Day, and that was just, you know what, I should have put the Christmas map on. That would have been such a good idea. I didn't expect to be doing a video on Christmas. Honestly, I just wanted to sit and play League for like an hour. Pretty much unfiltered, pretty much just like unedited for the most part, and just be around. This is gonna be like the first Christmas in like a long time, like over 5 years, that I haven't like, done some kind of work. You are mega low, but you're good. Maybe I should help actually. Hold up, I'm gonna be a good Samaritan here. This is gonna be the first Christmas in a long time that I haven't done any work on Christmas, or I'm gonna try to at least. Oh jeez, dude. Oh my god. I didn't know she was gonna spite it, dude. That's spooky. I don't like that. But honestly, like, this has been a funny year, to the point where like I think like at least a lot of people in England and Scotland and the UK, I'm honestly not sure what it's like in other countries as well. Presumably some of you are doing better than we are, some maybe worse. Jeez. Get me out of here. I understand that there's quite a lot of people who are not gonna. You gonna take one more then? Alright, I'm gonna be a good Samaritan this Christmas, dude. I'm not gonna. No flame from me. Even if you take the Swaney 3 times in a row, baby. Let's go. Yeah, I want to be like a. I wanted to just be here, play for an hour or so, post up so that people that maybe aren't able to see their families on Christmas Day have something to drown out the silence a little bit, because I know that that's the kind of stuff that I appreciate, at least in times like this. Definitely use like YouTube videos as a crutch to some degree. Well, I thought she was sending it there, dude, for real. I think I could actually send this, to be honest. I just have to be a little bit careful, but I reckon like I can maybe make this work. So we're not gonna like, I don't know, we're not gonna talk about too much. This, I mean, obviously, I say talk. You don't have to put in any of the effort, which is the best part of having a conversation like this. You don't have to worry about it. I'll put in all the effort for the conversation. You can just sit there and chill. Maybe play like something in the background, or I was gonna say you could watch something else in the background, but like that would kind of defeat the purpose at this point, right? Don't do that. Don't do that. You know what? I'm gonna go for W, for stronger W. Second. I'm gonna be a bit aggressive here. I'm gonna ratio. I freaking died. I'm bad. I flashed way too late. I'll tell you what really messed me over. Oh, that was a late flash as well. We both late flashed for sure. I'll tell you what, it would have been great if I went to lane like normally instead of helping Sejuani. I think Sejuani would maybe trying to repay the favor there by coming bot, but I was already dead. It doesn't matter. It's really not important. Doing well is not necessarily the purpose of this whole thing. This is gonna be like, whoa, we're gonna make some flashy plays here today. But honestly, I'm working on. I'm not working on right now. But I'm looking forward to doing like one final end of the year video. As well as like the we've already got stuff set up, but some other stuff. This is gonna sound absolutely nuts, but I'm gonna say it anyway. cannot believe it. She lived with nothing. She lived with nothing, dude. Wonder if we got like heel popped out there or something. This has been something that's like been requested for ages, but I just want to let you know what's happening. I'm compiling every single video that Testo has been in on my channel, or as many as I can in the last year. And yeah, I'm gonna try and do my best to make like a Testo video. It's gonna sound so bizarre, but yeah, I think that's gonna be like a little fun thing to do for the end of the year. Instead of doing like a my year in recap that I know lots of YouTubers do, maybe giving a shout out to the man who has helped me create an unfathomable amount of videos by hard carrying me. So many of them. It's been a funny old year though. Honestly, like I feel like I do. I mean, I talk about this probably more on streams. If you don't follow me on stream, you might not know. And I don't talk about it at all on the second channel, the Wild Rift channel that we have, which is going super well, by the way. But we can talk about that a little bit later on. But yeah, it's been a funny year. It's been like filled with like ups and downs. I usually don't go outside a lot. Not that I'm like agoraphobic or anything. That like, you know, I'm scared of going outside. I'm just like kind of one of these people that just doesn't feel like there's much out there for me. I don't know if that's like a feeling that many people can like relate to. But it's just like, I feel like going outside is just like, not a waste, but I can have everything delivered to me. And I just don't think that like a lot of the people or like, you know, things to do out there are quite my thing necessarily. Bit antisocial, I understand that. Like I love events and stuff like that, but it's different. Those aren't like normal people that go there. That's not like an insult. My kind of people go there to like gaming events and stuff like that. But like for one, this has been like the first year in like a long time. Maybe second year actually. Last year was pretty okay as well, where I haven't been like I figure it's like the seasonal thing where there's like not much sunlight, where I haven't been like very very sad for like, in my head, absolutely no reason whatsoever. I'm inexplicably sad for no reason whatsoever. Not a big fan of what's happening here. Oh man, she botched that gank pretty hard. We gotta be a little bit careful here though. Nice. Bog. Keep going. Don't think we're gonna get a tremendous. Where'd she go? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, why did she go for me? That's not fair. Yeah, it's been the first year in a long time where I haven't like felt very, very sad. I'm gonna take that as an unprecedented dub. It's obviously been like incredibly stressful. It's been incredibly stressful. I've moved house like less than a month ago, which is big. Obviously, it's a big thing, right? Dealing with like starting the clothing company Psycho, which you can still order from, by the way. This is not a show, but it's just like info as well. We're doing January sales, which are starting on the 26th of December as well, which are going to I actually can't believe that happened. Which are gonna be a bunch of things at like 50% ish off. A lot of things are gonna be like really, really, really hard on sale. So if you've been like waiting, or maybe with some Christmas money, if you've been looking to pick something up, now that's definitely the time. Apart from the Cyber Weekend thing, it's like one of the biggest sales we've done. So I'm super excited for that. But that's been a stressful experience. Like, first of all, like the pandemic ruined like sending. First of all, we were inexperienced when it was just Maisie and I trying to make it happen, and then after that, it was we're inexperienced, sorry. And then after that, it was like a logistical thing, where it was like, okay, the entire postal service is not shut down, but they're so above and beyond capacity because like they have reduced people working. They have like people are magically now only able to like deliver instead of like delivering, you know, by like maybe giving it to somebody in person or what have you. People were sending letters again, all that stuff. This is good. This is okay. That was ooh. my god. Slow down, bucko. Oh, excuse me. Let's just be calm here. It's Christmas, bro. You can't be doing this. Yeah, so we had like, you know, the postal service is a bit barked, which is like totally fine as well. And then it just continued to be barked for like months and months and months, and then there was customs backed up because like customs weren't able to like, you know, like do parcels for ages. So like people in America that we sent stuff to, they were stuck in like customs for like weeks at a time potentially. And then after that, like the U.S. election happened, and everybody was doing mail-in ballots, and that bad Dear Star Company. That's all I'm saying. A very bad Dear Star Company. I mean, I'm obviously thrilled with how it went. It's been hard work, but it's I'm certainly still thrilled with how it's gone, and with the channel as well. I've had some like I've been dealing with some identity crises-esque things over the last like week or so, and it's I don't know, I think like it's coming from like an incredibly privileged position, to the point where like it actually is probably cringe talking about, but I'm not putting it past me talking about it regardless. Excuse me. I'm gonna assume you don't have ulti up because you used it in the last fight, I think. So but yeah, the channel's done absolutely fantastic. Like this year, you know, this is the first year that I've gone into not thinking like this is my last year on YouTube. That probably sounds like incredibly cringe to say, but like it's just like, so like the channel, oh jeez, that's a Kiana there. Did Kiana just leave without, wait, Kiana? Oh my god, she didn't even, did she notice that Tristana was there? Oh, she knew he had it. Why is he just standing there? Got Malzahar coming in. He probably should have ran. That was probably the move here. That's unlucky. Yeah, like, maybe you're like maybe new to the channel and you think that it's been like a slow uptick, but I think for like 3 years, from like 2016 to like 2019, I went from like 370,000 subscribers to 370,000 subscribers. Like I literally like did not budge for like 3 straight years. And it was like, and it was incredibly disenfranchising. Like it was like, in my head, I was like, all I want to do is, I'm not good enough to, you know, play professionally. But that being said, like, I don't have any interest in playing professionally either. Like, the game, to me, like, obviously, like, it's, you know, how I earn my income and stuff like that. But also, it is a game at the end of the day. Like, I don't take it too seriously. Like, I wanted it to be, I mean, it was kind of like that in the old days where it was like the only major content was for fun. But like it's most certainly oh jeez, he's actually sanding it, dude. I'm helping. Nice job. She is on full send, dude. Full send university. Okay, man. Give you that. But yeah, we went from that to, and from like 2019 and on like beyond to now, doubling our subscriber count, like literally doubling it at this point, which is kind of intense, incredibly exciting as well. And like, yeah, this is like the first year that I've gone in where I'm not like, all right, if this year does badly, I'll figure something else out. And instead, I decided to start a company during a pandemic and all this stuff, and that's very smart financial decisions to make. Pog. But yeah, I mean, it's not been without its follies. That's not like oh, it's not going well. It's going. Jeez, dude. Hold up. You gotta chill. Oh my god. I don't know what just happened there. Okay. Um, let's go top. Well played. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask. First, I just don't care. It's fine. We could just make that way. I don't want to know at all. Yeah, it's not been without his fault. This is like always. This is about to come from like an incredibly strange place that even I don't fully understand. It's been like, I think like, so like I went to All Stars in like 2018. And to this day I don't know why I was there. Right? It was like super duper weird. They invited me as a representative from the United Kingdom. And my channel was like super duper dead at this point, right? Like, it was not bueno for sure. But then over the last year or so, obviously it started to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and now we're like somehow like one of the, if not the biggest like league YouTube channel in Europe, at least most definitely in the English speaking realm. But at least even not sub count wise, like definitely view count, and it's like a position that I've been trying to take like the most serious of anything that I've ever taken in my life. It's entirely gone from me being at All Stars and then standing around the any like ex pro players, and then like it being like high school and having some like really poor experiences with like people that I used to like watch like 8 years ago, to right, well, in that case, I'm gonna get bigger so that they're kind of forced to respect me, and I can assure you, having done that in the last year and a half hasn't changed anything. Still feel exactly the same way I did. It's very, very strange. I almost feel like pathetic in a sense in that regard. Like I genuinely feel like a desperate for attention. I don't know what the word is. I'm pining after these people, like, please accept me. But it hasn't exactly been going. That went straight through me, dude. Alright. I'm gonna tank it. Will you just get off? What's wrong with you? But as far as like the whole position thing goes, dude, and this is probably gonna sound like I'm throwing shots, and it is maybe marginally. But I guess it's like not necessarily their fault. So like, I have been like incredibly forward with Riot Games. First of all, I think I've been a good not role model. I think that's a bad thing to say, but like representative, I guess, of like my country and like my region. And like one of the hold on. Wait, what we could game here? 3-1-2-5-1-4. We're actually stomping them. When did that happen? I'm actually so fasted, like unbelievable. She's keeping us hostage. Pathetic. On Christmas? Keeping somebody hostage on Christmas, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, so sorry, as I was saying, I've been like, even for years, I've been like incredibly forward Riot, and like I want to be an asset to that, like, you know, I want them to do well, and like because obviously if they do well, I do well, that kind of deal. And I've been incredibly supportive, and I think it's good to at least like put your best foot forward and like be a represent, like be like I think I'm good for you guys and you guys are good for me. So like, how do we make this work? And it's been like another year of me doing exactly that, and another year of like getting completely and utterly ghosted, dude. And like I don't know, like it's something that I need to like think over, and I'm just vomiting thoughts right now for sure. But it's definitely something I need to think about over the next like, you know, couple of weeks before we get back into like business days, where I have to be like, am I actually gonna do that this year? And like, you know, should I? It's a question of like, do you keep helping somebody who either doesn't want your help or doesn't, you know, is too like doesn't want to ask for it, I suppose. Like all I you know really want is like, you know, a little bit of recognition. as like, hey, good job, Ross, you're doing all right. But like I had such a like a turbulent experience with like even like the Wild Rift stuff. Like obviously I got like a little bit early access, but like due to like them messing up on their end, what ended up happening was I wasn't out. Like they messed up the emails, and then, you know, I almost didn't get in, and I had to like, because my Google security like totally botched out, and I had to like figure a way of getting into one of my old Gmail accounts, and like it was just cringe. I was like probably the biggest channel, like league channel in the whole program, and they were like, yeah, you're not allowed in then in that case, and I had to go through all this rigmarole just to get it to work. Alright, we're gonna get into another game here. Sorry, 1 second. Let's get into another game. I think we play some Garen. How about that? But yeah, like it's been like stuff like that. Like, so here's the thing. I talked about this on stream. I have to say it was the biggest pity party ever, right? But like, I like being involved in events. Like, I like meeting people, like meeting other content creators and like sharing experiences and stuff like that. And like, at least in the EU, Twitch Rivals is like one of the bigger ones, and it is like been such a cringe fest for me, at least, like trying to get involved in that in any capacity, or just any Riot event for that matter, like anything that's happening. And I know it's been a funny year, but it's just been like incredibly like ugh. So like I understand that like my like relationship with Riot in the past was very much like, you know, critical of the things that they do. But like my entire like outlook on League is like entirely changed over the last like 3 years, and I think that like definitely shows. Like I've stopped like being like, this is a you need to balance this, right? I've now just embraced the chaos to like the nth degree. But like there's like a checklist that I'm going down where like I'm like, all right, here's the reason that like this hasn't happened, right? So it's like, okay, you're not big enough. All right, you swear too much, Ross. You're probably not allowed in. All right, well, cross that off. I've stopped swearing in like pretty much all my videos. All right, well, you're not big enough. All right, we got big. We got pretty damn big. And then, oh, you know, you're not high enough elo. All right, I got to an elo where like I'm actually on par with some of the people that are competing in already. Okay, well, this and that, and it's just like it's incredibly cringe of an experience. Getting involved in it. And the thing is, like, the only reason that I'm like feeling like this is because I really want to rep like our community, and I want, you know, us to be like, all right, we're here, we're not taking the game that seriously, but like you can't avoid this, you know what I mean? And that's it, man. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. Like I really wanted to be involved in All Stars, like as an EU, as a UK representative. I'm like the biggest fucking thing in my like entire region. But then they added in Nordics, and then I added in like Civ, and then like even though Civ hasn't posted in like 4 months a league video, just I mean he's an old legend, but I'm like I've been here the whole time, every day. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get a conversation about something like this, but I don't know. I feel like it's like a girl that kind of like maybe likes me, maybe doesn't, or like she likes me but she doesn't want to get into a relationship. That's like literally what it feels. That's what it feels like. I feel like I'm like, this girl is like, I you know what, I really like you, Ross, but like I'm just not ready right now. Maybe like in a month, maybe I'll be ready. And I'm like, okay. Month later, I'm like, maybe another month, Ross. God, I gotta shave. You know, I don't know why I've been growing this entire time. Started as a joke. It's continued as a joke, and it's still here, so it's the worst. Eating cereal, milking my mustache. I feel like Ned Flanders did. I don't know, but I don't know. As I say, you can see my like apprehension. It's like I don't want it to come from like oh, he just wants to get in these things so he can get lots and lots of views. These events, I swear, are like kind of bad for like, you know, viewers, because like EU is like a bit of a dead region anyway, right? Unless you're like on like Tower 1 and like Yasuo's team and you like actually like outperform by being like incredibly funny or incredibly good, you're not gonna see much like up or down, right? But it's all about, I just want to represent this community to like the best of my ability. But I don't really know how to do that. You know what I mean? Freaking annoying. I want to go onwards and upwards though into 2020, 2021. No, I don't want to do 2020 again. I don't want to do 2020 again. I'm good. We had enough. I've had quite enough of this year. Thank you very much. It's been simultaneously the longest and shortest year of my entire life. I don't even know why to like. I'm assuming that I'm not the only person that feels this way. It's been a roughie, dude. A roughie and a toughie. But yeah, I don't know like content plans I have necessarily for next year though. It's I'd love to do more collaborations. Like, if at all possible. I think like League is one of these games that like everybody kind of plays. Like even like, cause I'm surprised. I'm frequently surprised by just how many people actually play League of Legends. That maybe are like content creators somewhere else down the line, but like don't necessarily like have any interest in creating. Like I was incredibly surprised seeing Mr. Beast was like, I love League of Legends. It's the best game, and I'm like, absolutely fair enough. I've mentioned before as well, I'm hopefully doing a Northern Lion collaboration. Who is, I suppose if people are gonna know him from anything, he's like a Binding of Isaac content creator. Like, I think like it would be unfair to pull him under that like umbrella and be like, this is what he is. But I think like if anybody is gonna know him based on like, you know, view count. For instance, like for many years I was known as like the guy who played Wukong with bananas, and that was my that was like my my what's the word I'm looking for? Lineage. My legacy. Sorry. But like he's somebody that I've watched since like probably like 2012, probably maybe 2011. And he's looking to play a game of League. That's a cool collab. I recorded like 2 videos with Bikini Body, who is a Siege like YouTuber who makes some really cool videos, and it was bizarre because he tweeted at me with like a video idea, like a video that he made himself just for Twitter that he wanted to show me, and I was like, well, are you gonna like jump in a game with me right now? And then we ended up just playing like League for like 5 hours, like not even just like the for the builds, like we got the build stuff done, and then I was like, you want to keep playing? Right. It's a very cool experience. It's always really weird when that kind of thing happens though. Like it's weird as well because I feel like people that aren't in the League community are far, like people who are gigantic will be like, I've had some people really, I missed that cannon, dude. I've had some really strange people that you wouldn't expect to be like, yeah, watch your videos, and they're like massive. But then like, on the other hand, I have literally like had tweets with like 1,000 likes for Nightblue's taking one of my video ideas, and like literally almost the exact same title as one of my videos, me being like, you can have it, bro, all I want is a follow. And he doesn't follow me, and then I get in a game with him and he doesn't follow me on Twitter, and then I make a video that gets 100,000 views about the game that I was in with him, and he doesn't follow me on Twitter, dude. I cannot believe it. It's insanity. And I just figure it's because I'm like too bad at the game to be like followed on Twitter. I don't get it, man. Genuinely is a confusion to me. I presume that he just doesn't even run his Twitter, but I have to assume that he does. But it's like, bro, it's not much to ask. If you're gonna like take my videos, alright, like take my video ideas on me, you give me a follow, dude. It's not like I own the ideas, right? But it's kind of like, you know, a little bit of like professional courtesy, I suppose. Just a little bit of professional courtesy. 1 extra pixel on your follower count for like, you know, a couple $100 on a video, dude. Sounds kind of based to me. So that is like the easiest decision of my life in my head. I missed a cannon, but I did damage. I can't tell if that was his plan all along. How's my CS looking? Not great. I'm kind of autopiloting here, but like I don't think it's a bad thing. Give me some of that. But yeah, stuff like that. I mean, like things like that have like, you know, expanded into like incredibly cool relationships with other content creators. Like Bunny, hey fella, like Bunny Glacier and, you know, Professor Cali, they all like did stuff similar to like my videos, and I was like, boys, you gonna follow me? If you want to do my video, I was like, hey, just I'll be in the video, and then nobody can like be like, oh, you took Ross's build idea. Then it's like literally like best of both worlds on that one. And do you know what they did? They did the smart thing. They asked if I wanted to be in lots of videos, and I had a blast, and they're good people. And like that's that, and I'm just like, hey, that's the way to handle business. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to handle it. I'm well behind that one. Sorry, I'm listening to music here. You may see that on the screen. I'm gonna cut the copyright music out though, but it's just so that I can like play and talk at the same time. I think like the League community has unironically done me proud over the last like I'd say like year or so. I think there's way more representation as far as like the kind of content that I make than there was. Like all the people that were like, I'm good at the game, here's a stream highlight, or like here's like a compilation, are now like doing like silly ideas, and they're more open to the idea of like it being a fun time and a fun experience. And I'm hoping that maybe we like contributed to changing like the social zeitgeist to some degree. Like I think I may be a little bit like uppity, but you know, in the last like, you know, year and a half, we've had like, you know, 120 to 50 million views on our silly stupid build videos. There's gotta be like somebody. There's gotta be at least like a couple hundred people in that group who are like, maybe League is just a game, and maybe we can just have fun with it, and it doesn't have to be like a big deal that, you know, we're the best player in the world. Or, and listen, I'm not saying that you shouldn't try to like, you know, improve, but like it's just like a bit mega cringe when like, well, I guess it's like different. Sometimes I get tilted normals as well, but I think for like different reasons and just like bad things are happening, right? I don't think I'm immune to. I think that's also one thing that I've been battling with over the last like year or so. The amount of tweets that I've gotten of people being like, yo, how do you not get tilted playing League of Legends? Like, how do you do it? And I'm like, brother, if you only knew, I get mega tilted. Like I'm not immune to tilt. Like I'm just like a normal person. I'm probably more irritable because I have multiple chemical dependencies that will change my mood like on a whim. Like coffee, sugar, nicotine. Like I'm a man of vices, right? I'm a creature of habit and a man of vices. If I play a game of League of Legends and I haven't, first of all, had my coffee of the day, I haven't like had a chocolate bar, if I'm hungry, or if I, you know, haven't had a smoke or something. And I know these are like terrible habits, all of them. Well, sugar's, well, yeah, no, sugar's bad, but like it's fine, right? Like it's not, I'm not a nutritionist, dude. I'm not gonna like, it's bad, yeah, for sure, but like it's not like, you know, a chastisable vice, right? But yeah, if I have a bad game, I'm gonna be cursing like a sailor up and down the room. I don't type in games, so it doesn't negatively affect me, and I think that's like the way to go. Like if I'm ranked, you know, and you want to call somebody some bad words, I just say it out loud, and then it's like, okay, we're good. You know what I mean? Like suddenly, you know, you have you've gotten it out of your system, but like the person's feelings like aren't hurt, right? Not that anybody really cares about hurting somebody's feelings in this game, but still. But it's like one thing that like you know, like seeing like to kind of double back on the sentiment a little bit. For instance, like the Northern Lion collab. You know, I was sitting in his stream, and like I was like, you know, I was just chatting or whatever, you know, making a joke about. I tweeted him being like, it's time, because he hit like his sub goal that would allow him to play League. Can I just say that like I'm really dropping the ball on this particular lane. I cannot seem to kill this Nasus, and like he is just getting away with like everything right now. I think he's back though, so I'm actually just gonna push this up because I know he doesn't have teleport. Yeah, like when I was in his chat, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to playing League," and I was like, "That's very cool. I wish more people were excited to play League of Legends." But his entire chat was like, "Don't do it. You're making a mistake. Like this is a bad idea. Well, why don't? The community is like really horrible." And like I think it depends. So like I wouldn't disagree that the community can be like incredibly toxic and frustrating, but like you could say that like first of all about any online game, and second of all like I mean I think like, you know, you do find it in normal games a considerable amount, but like if you just play normals in a 5-stack with your friends, like you have like such a different game experience compared to like anybody else. Like if you're basically not even playing League of Legends, if you're playing only like, you know, 1 or 2 games every couple of days when your friends are all online and all your friends want to play League, you're not even playing League, and that's not a bad thing. Like it's crazy. Like I'm sure many of you can attest. Like League of Legends like is a good game, and it is like an enjoyable experience in like the right confined conditions. Obviously, like losing can be like sucky, but like taking an L as a team is always gonna be like better than taking like an L solo, right? And solo or duo queue. Okay, I actually got it, dude. I'm kind of pogged. I'm really not pushing the needle very far here on this lane, am I? But yeah, like it's sad to see, like, you know, when Mr. Beast tweets, I love League of Legends. Yeah. And or like Northern Lion is on stream speaking to me saying like, oh, I'm looking forward to playing League. And then an entire chat of like 1,000 people or like hundreds of replies being like, you're making a mistake. This is a bad idea. And I'm like, I can see where people are coming from, and I might even joke about it too. But like I think like at its ground level, I'm convinced that none of us would be playing League of Legends if it wasn't like a game that was enjoyable to some degree, right? I know that there's some people, I've had conversations in solo queue where somebody has had like an absolute like breakdown, and then like I try my best if I actually see something that is incredibly like red flags, like people saying like, why do I play this game, like what's going, like I hate my life, blah blah blah, like, you know, people threatening to like you know, end it all because he had a bad game of League of Legends. Like I'll try and like sit with them and be like, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Like, are you good? Is everything okay? And a lot of the sentiment is like, I'm addicted to this game and I can't quit and I hate it. But I don't necessarily like, I don't think it's, I don't know, man. Like I played a lot of League, right? Like a lot of League. But I can never be like sure that like it's been like, oh yeah, I'm addicted to this game. You know what I mean? He's cute a minion, dude. I'm kind of bogged. If I call for this and Hecarim actually comes, we definitely kill. I think he's gonna back off though if he's actually smart. Yeah, Hecarim, he probably could have just done it afterwards and he would have been like able to get that pick there. He's unfortunate. Still, I mean, it doesn't really matter if I got all the way down, right? Because like he's just gonna like get it back. You know what I'm looking at? I've just realized that like actually Stridebreaker is probably, oh my god, dude, I wasn't paying attention. Stridebreaker is actually probably the mythic that I want to go. But you know what? I haven't tried. I basically haven't tried Trinity Force like period this entire season. I wonder what this situation here is. I think I can get away with that. There's some definite bait potential. I still got my passive ticking off. He hasn't got any mana. He's definitely got TP up though, so I might push it in so I can actually leave. Got my Q up in case he wants to shoot. Ooh, he's still here. This is really awkward this way. Like, I'm 0-0-0. I'm like, I'm not feeling like I'm able to, like, really do much. I'm like 20 CS up, but it's Nasus. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, right? Let's get the Trinity Force anyway. That would be, like, a cool thing to try. I really haven't tried it nearly as much. And by nearly as much, I mean at all this season. But, yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that, like, we're changing things somewhat. That's been, like, the goal for a while. Is, like, maybe try and, like, bring the solid name of, like, League of Legends back into, like, you know, good name or whatever, good graces. Not that it's going to stop people playing. Because I think, like, every community is just, like, full of degenerates. I think, like, Final Fantasy 14 is, like, cringe degenerates. But, like, there's some really nice people on that game. There's some really nice people on that game. But there's also, like, you know, it's like an MMO, like a JRPG MMO. So, like, the bad experiences are, like, amplified up to the 9s. You know what I mean? Same with World of Warcraft. They are, by far, some of the most confusing degenerates. Because they'll be bad and then still talk, like, nonsense. Like, they will pull rank on you for having, like, heroic ahead of the curve for, like, Wrath of the Lich King, like, 8 years ago. And they'll be like, yeah, I'm good and this is why. Ah, I got the collateral damage. I think, like... Nah, actually, I don't know. I was gonna say I think there's still potential for, like, a gank and maybe some help. I'll ping for some assistance, but I don't necessarily think it's gonna happen. But, you know, we'll ask and we'll see if we can make it work. Like, seeing Counter-Strike is just, like, a mess as well. Especially, like, a game that, like... In League of Legends, I think you can be a product of circumstance to some degree. Like, pretty hard. And I think that's, like, you know... So, for instance, right? You can do badly in a game, but it might not inherently be your fault, right? So, like, for instance, let's say... This example, right? So, like, great, like, Aurelia is doing really well. But Lux is doing super duper badly. So let's say, like, now Aurelia starts doing badly. She can, like, be like, well, you know, the Lux, I was fed by the Lux. Or, like, you know, the Nasus or the Graves or something. They could be like, I was doing super well up until the point where, you know, my team had anything to do with it. And then it became, like, a bad idea and a bad thing, right? Whereas, like, with Counter-Strike, like, yeah, sure, there are, like, aspects of it that can be changed based on, you know, how, you know, your team is performing. Like, if they die early, then you're in a 1v4 or whatever have you. But, like, it's one of those games where, like, generally speaking, if you're remotely good or you have a bit of skill, you can get picks. And if you're bad at the game, it is your KDA just says everything, right? Your KDA says it all. But, like, so, like, I think, like, at least League doesn't have that necessarily going for it, right? I think it's a good thing that there's not this, like, you can maybe, like, take some of the brunt of, like, an L behind, oh, my team was doing bad. And I think it sounds like a bad thing, like I'm saying you should blame your teams more. But I'm just saying, like, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself, really, is, like, the takeaway from this. I'm not saying you should be so hard on yourself in, like, Counter-Strike either. Or League at all. Like, I mean, I've like, back in the day before, like, Grandmaster, Master, Challenger existed, I had some friends who were Diamond, which at the time was, like, the highest rank in the game. And I would watch them get stomped by, like, Bronze players or, like, Silver players or Gold players. And I was like, what's going on? And they're like, I have no idea what the hell this person is doing. I'm not used to playing against this. Like, sometimes somebody's placed... It's like playing a card game, dude. It's like playing, like, Pokemon. Sometimes, like, your play style is water type. But that person's... dude, I flashed above him. Sometimes their playstyle is electricity type, dude. And that's just, like, the way it kind of goes. I botched it, but I'm going to recover it. Sorry. I literally just made, like, the greatest mess of this I've ever seen in my life. But I'm hoping to recover from that mess by pressing this button. And slightly... I don't believe it. Closer. But like it's just, yeah, I think it's exactly the same way. Like maybe somebody is like in Counter-Strike, maybe somebody's just super good with the op but nothing else. But then when they get the op, you start like getting clapped by them every round. You keep peeking, you keep going for the peek on A long, you get slapped. In League, they just like their laning style. It's just like this bizarre thing that is impossible to like pull into like you're just like, why are they doing this? Like, I notice it a lot, like if I'm start of a season or what have you, maybe like the ranks are a little bit mixed in. Sometimes like you will say there's no way that he dives this, right? What does he do? What does my man do? Immediately dives it, you know what I mean? It's just the way she goes. And that's like just part of the reason, like even if, you know, I mean you're not gonna be playing against like somebody in gold and ranked if you're like, you know, diamond. So that's nothing to worry about on that aspect. You're gonna get at worst your ego a little bit bruised. But that's it, right? That's it. That's the only thing you're gonna be taking an L on. That's your ego. That's still a big L though, don't get me wrong. That can't be a big L. Boom, 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 boom. Right, you got Dragon. I should probably go top actually. Like Nasus is literally just like like hard perma split pushing. I'm still like, I don't know about ahead in CS, but I'm like moderately equal here. I just delete him, dude. Nice. You're thinking about playing Garen? I can just pretend that I've been doing well this entire time, even though like I legitimately did basically nothing for like the entire game, except press R a couple of times. It's beautiful, dude. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's like the plan. I think I want to take that plan into 2021 as well, really. I don't know how to like amp it up though. I don't think that's a good idea, Graves. I think you should back away and leave. I want to take that plan into 2021. But I don't know. The forefront movement have been something that's been has been like really, really incredible. Like it kind of like took on a mind of its own to some degree. That makes sense. Like it was like initially a joke, kind of like making fun of people that are like genuinely like that. Because like plenty of times people still make fun of like for fun players in a video game, which is like incredibly cringe to me. But then it kind of took on a mind of its own, and I think like it resonated with like a lot of the people that like watch this channel. And if you're watching this, then maybe it resonated with you as well. And like, but I don't know how to like push it to the next level. I really don't. Then we're just gonna keep doing what we're doing. I'm convinced that we have like some of the most variety of any League channel like on earth right now. I don't know about China and Korea actually. Maybe they got me. Like I think Asia, bit of a question mark for me. But like at the same time, like we do so much here that is like I think interesting. That I don't know. I honestly I just think like we just keep doing what we're doing. If it goes well, it goes well. Like we've done like speedrunning, even recently, speedrunning crafts and stuff like that with like the Urgot plushie that we had. Dude, that is like mega unlucky, bro. You hate to see it. I'm just stealing the kill as well. I'm not even mad. Like crafts and stuff with the Urgot plushie. We've done actual music that, granted, I don't think has been released yet, but still. I mean, we did joke music with like the Seraphine stuff. We've done video essays. We've done like edited stuff like that. I have done guides on the channel. I've done montages on the channel. It's like it's incredibly bizarre. I assure you, it's all just me randomly throwing stuff at a wall at the end of the day. Yeah, that was rough, dude. That Seraphine ulti into the thingy. What was it? Did she hit me with an ulti, or was I just standing there? I think somebody got hit with an ulti. Did I hate Aurelia, man? She wouldn't be nearly as much of a problem for me if she wasn't like already like mega fed though, right? She was already fed before I got to her, which is unfortunate. But still, we still have a chance to do this. Just have to try and focus her down and make sure we can do something. Balling's 4 and 14, but it's okay. You know, we've done like Roblox videos, Minecraft videos. We're doing a Pokemon ROM hack of League of Legends, knockoff games of League, Fiverr videos for League. Like, we've done a lot of things, and I'm over the moon that like the reception on them has always been incredibly like. I think people appreciate. Like, I always try to like make it like kind of tangentially related to League of Legends, so that people that are interested in a league want to watch. But I think like there's something in there for people that maybe played League of Legends like years ago as well, but aren't nearly up to date enough with the game to like actually like be able to like keep up to date with like watching it, right? So if you like watch a gameplay of mine, they might be like, who's that champion? What do they do? What are all these items? I don't understand what's happening here. But if you watch like a video of me playing like a MOBA Roblox game and saying that I'm quitting League of Legends to play it as a joke, then you don't have to know anything about it, because I don't know anything about it, and nobody does, because it's a complete enigma as far as I'm concerned. And I think like that's also, I think, partially the reason why I think like the Wild Rift channel has got the potential to like do some cool stuff as well. I don't think necessarily on the same level, and like right now I'm just kind of getting to grips with it. Like, and it's a very exciting process. I have to say, like, it's been incredibly exciting for me. But I'm always excited when it comes to like starting new projects. You know, posting videos, seeing them do well, seeing what I need to change. I have to say, I have to admit, I don't know if admitting is the right word, but like I'm definitely getting a little bit more like, let's make some stupid titles. Let's make some really dumb titles for this, just to see what happens. Because I haven't like really done anything crazy with my titles on my main channel for a very long time. It was for like a straight year. It was just a League of Legends but XYZ, right? And I still don't like pretend that they're anything more than they are. But like I've tried to get like a little bit more fun with it, like something like funny or like witty in the title to maybe make people want to click on it. I don't know if that's like come across. I'll also start putting my face in it. I hate to break it to everybody. Maybe people are like sick of seeing my face in the thumbnails now. It like actually unironically works. I don't know how, dude. I don't understand. I don't understand how or why putting your face in a thumbnail somehow produces better results, right? Because I don't think I'm somebody that like necessarily you see my face, you think I click like, but bro, like it's a madness, dude. It like genuinely has pushed up the numbers, and that's like one of the only things we've changed. So I'm kind of like lacking in what it could be otherwise if it ain't that. Yeah, dude, I'm taking care of business on that one. I was ready to like send it on her for sure. Ooh-wee. I'm really glad that Xerath had my back there for sure. Xerath actually, like, I didn't realize he was there, and I was like, I am dead. I am so dead. This Graves is going to murder me. Hey, we made the Nasus back as well, though, dude. He backed for that? Why? If you're not going to defend the tower and all in, is there any point in teleporting? You could have just, like, based. How many stacks has he got? 500? Alright, brother. Huh. We might need to help him out here. I respect the hustle, dude. What can I say? I don't know. I'll take over. I'll take over from the tank in here. I got you, brother. But yeah, Wild Rift has been exciting. And there's like lots of events and stuff that are going on. Like some champions being released. Like Wukong's coming out. Teemo, I think, is also coming at some point. There we go. Drag him away from everybody. Is he gonna try still all win me? Like, why though? I was like so confident in that fight, dude. I mean, like, we love to see it, dude. We love to see it. I'll take it. Yeah, like it's just like an extra channel for like more me. But like, dude, League of Legends, the Wild Rift has already had over like 10 million downloads. Like, I'm super interested just to see like what happens. I'm here to ride the wave, baby. It's not showing either in my head because I already play League, and when I did have a mobile, I would play mobile games as well, and I've played a little bit of Mobile Legends. Bang bang. This is like incredible. It's just incredibly easy for me to do. It doesn't take a tremendous amount of effort. I'm not necessarily like like committing to like every single day. I'm gonna try and do as much as I can, but I think I'm taking a break for Christmas, and so there's not gonna be one on Christmas Day, I presume, which I don't think is the worst thing in the world. I literally cannot see. I was stunned for. Was that only 2.6 seconds? I don't believe that it was. What did I get CC'd by? I genuinely could not even see there. Probably that beat drop. Did I get withered? I didn't get withered. I mean, I got Vanguard edged, right? Probably that slowed me, and then the slow from Smokescreen. And there was a lot of soft CC involved in that there. Not necessarily me getting stunned, but like I could not get out of that Smokescreen, and I spent the entire duration of it completely like unable to see, and I'm tanking tower as well apparently. I would not have been able to. I couldn't tell. It's just impossible. Thankfully I don't think they can get much out of this. They get soul. That's kind of bad. Maybe Hecarim can get there in time. I don't know. Probably not. I'll do my best. I'll try and run there as fast as I can. Definitely not gonna be able to steal it from like Graves if he decides that he wants to do something there. Cloud Soul. Listen, we only had one dragon anyway, which I'm kind of like. Actually, no, I'm not baffled about because bot lane's doing super bad. I'm not baffled about that. Maybe some mid priority would have been poke to get the train rocking. Maybe like have Xerath come and try and help out a little bit. Certainly not me, because I took Ignite and then proceeded to not kill in lane. Wahoo! Yeah! I'm seeing a tower here that hasn't been taken. I'm really hoping that my team does not decide to send it just yet. If you want to give me like a Minuten, ein Minuten bitte, we can really put the pressure down on bot side here. Right, there's Nasus. We're just going to leave. Nasus is going to be a scary chap though. Him having Cloud Soul with his ulti. That's a spook central there for sure. Okay, Nasus is TPing. Alright, I'm definitely not gonna be able to stop this here. I'm gonna regroup at Inhib Tower. Who died? It was Xerath. Xerath's actually kind of a big death. Alright, you can waste your time trying to attack me. It's not gonna happen here. Alright, come on. Alright, we got the ulti out. I queued way too early, dude. I queued. Oh, they're not even paying attention. They don't know he's behind. Ah! Unfortunate. I think that's going to be game. That's super duper unfortunate. I mean, like, it's not unfortunate, like, at all, dude. Like, they're really, like, she clearly, like, fought for that. My man is do be hit me with the question marks here, though. It's literally midnight on Christmas Day, and you hit me with this. How dare you? Where's the Christmas spirit there, chaps? Let's see. Can Xerath defend? I died first, and I'm pretty convinced I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So I can't imagine that anybody else is. Man, they went hard on that. They got flashes out and everything. They got no minions though. Did they just waste a bunch of summoners? But no, dude, you just stand behind tower. Oh! What are they doing? Oh my god, they're throwing. Get rid of her. We try our best. We try our best. We fight to the last bitter breath here. Hold up. Wait a minute. Put a little of it. Triple kill? Alright. Didn't see that coming. Just gonna try and stop the minions here, really. TP is down on Nasus. Do they have any other TPs? They don't. I don't have to worry about that being like a potential pitfall here. I think like maybe my presence isn't actually. I guess Varus. I actually do need to go. Varus is on the other side of the map, and we're kind of lacking on the damage front if he isn't there to like be of assistance in taking Baron here. That being said, I'm hoping that he can handle the business of, you know, securing the safety of the base to some degree, because they very easily could just like run it down while we're doing this. I don't think they will. I don't think they can, but they might. They might try. Is he gonna? He's not gonna try and collateral damage. No, for sure not. No. Okay, right, that, and then I think we go Death Dance after this. Sell that, I suppose. Get one of them. We're very close, actually. We're not nearly as far off of getting like full build as I thought. I didn't expect to get full build this game, I will admit. So maybe I'm a little bit like surprised. But like Death Dance is gonna be, yeah, pretty decent. It definitely got nerfed, but like I can still live with it, I suppose. I don't hate it. It doesn't make me sad. I think it's a good thing, really. Actually, like more realistically. Probably like actually a better thing if the item is like nerfed. It was like undeniably like you build this on a champion and you've turned them into a tank. Even if they have no resistances or whatever, you know, it just cuts off this gigantic source of damage. And then force it to bleed, which gives like plenty of time for even like the worst of healers, even like an Ashe with like Font of Life, to give you enough like HP to be healing. What's her cooldown on that ulti? She's just sending it over and over again. Is he under the impression that that was gonna work, or he can't be, right? Surely not. Ooh, I think I just lost his game there. Wait, no, I didn't. Did I? I cannot even move, dude. I'm actually cringing right now. Like I genuinely think I spent like maybe 6 or 7 seconds like hard CC'd there. Oh, the Sterax, dude. Oh my god. That's rough. Oh man, I'm like super duper close, but not quite there on the money front. If I had flash, maybe I could have done something there. Oh my god, I'm like stuck on minions, dude. I mean, I say stuck on minions. I'm stuck on about 80 minions here. Like the most minions I've seen in my entire life. This is a tough game. I didn't expect it to be like this rough. That being said, we're now full build. We can go Elixir of Iron or something. I tell you what, man, I'm like half tempted to go for like Tenacity boost at this point. But I think we need to like make a move to like get down there and see what we can stop. Elder Dragon is going to be like incredibly rough for us, especially with like, you know, the fact that it really is pretty strong. They've got a bit of burns on their team. Not a major amount, but a little bit of burns. Like, I'm not going to, you know, push you on this one. Jeez. Well, I'm dead. It was nice knowing you all. Merry Christmas. And oh, I'm still alive, brother. What did I do? How did I do this? Ah! I did a lot of damage before I actually died there. Varus was barely in that fight. Hecarim barely in that fight. And Xerath was barely in that fight. I'm gonna take that as like a... I mean, dude, where do you think... Oh, jeez. Where did you think they were gonna go after that? I think that was kind of obvious what their game plan was. They were just gonna, like, literally walk out mid. Because they have the Elder Dragon to manage now. You know what? I put up a valiant fight. I almost took out the Nasus as well, dude. I took out the Graves from like quite a lot of HP actually. I didn't expect to kill him. I got big shutdown on it as well. Was not expecting to see that. Now I'm up in 20 seconds. I'm full build. I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're not gonna be able to defend. Yeah, Varus is giving up, maybe. Yeah, it looks like Varus kind of give up there. That's understandable, dude. It's like past midnight now. Maybe somebody's looking to head off for the night. I understand. I think like, let's see. We'll give it to Hecarim. Get the heck room. Wow. I did not expect to see us at the top of the damage charts. I gotta say that much for sure. We did go 10 and 6, but I did steal a lot of kills with my Oli, so you know, this and that. Regardless, it's been about an hour. I really hope you have like a decent Christmas, or like you can make the best of your Christmas day. I'm sorry, I honestly, I wasn't really sure what to talk about. I just spoke for like an hour straight, and I'm hoping that this translates into maybe decent background noise, maybe something like that, maybe something that you can put on while you're playing a game of League on Christmas Day, or you know, doing some dungeons of World of Warcraft, or it'll just fill an hour of that day. Because this can be a very happy day, but it can also be a very sad day. But regardless, thank you so much for watching. I hope you do have a fantastic Christmas, or I hope you have a fantastic day regardless. I'll be back again tomorrow with regularly scheduled content, and I'll see you all then. Take care, have a good one.